Hey there! Welcome back to another video. This time it's another episode of Vintage Treasures. Last time I showed you guys my X-Files box set. The first episode of this was a long time ago when I showed you my Star Wars trilogy box set, Laserdisc set. And since I was reviewing the Phantasm films, I thought why not show off my Phantasm Signature Series Laserdisc box set. And it is also something that I actually did mention in my Phantasm review that I posted a couple days ago, or a day ago, and a couple people expressed some interest in actually seeing it. So I thought, why not? Let's go for it. This is the best I'm going to be able to show the set. There's going to be a little bit of a glare. Forgive me, I'm sorry. This is the best lighting I can get in my house right now. I mean, in my bedroom for the moment. So I'm going to try to show it at an angle, because that way you can see the images the best way without any sort of glare. I'll try to do it from each sort of, because if I show it just straight up, you get a bunch of glare. But anyway, this is a really cool box set. I got this a while back. This is the only Phantasm film I have on Laserdisc. I got this on eBay uh, more than a few years ago. What's really cool about this, it is Signature Series, because it actually does feature autographs by Don Coscarelli and Angus Scrimm. This is number 317 out of 2,500, and I think these actually are legitimate autographs. That's one of the features that includes. It says personally signed by director Don Coscarelli and star Angus Scrimm. So, and this is limited to 2,500. So there's not that many of these out there. So this is a limited series. 2,500 of these exist. I got this for a decent price. I was surprised by how good of a deal I got it for. Now, this is a must-have for Laserdisc collectors, for fans of horror films. What I find kind of interesting is that on the side here it says New Line Home Video, which I think is kind of interesting because I don't remember Phantasm ever being a New Line film. This is what the spine looks like. You got the Phantasm sphere there. Then you have the back here. Lists what the features are. You have a little image from the movie. And it opens up kind of like a book. So I always thought that was interesting about this particular box set, because it opens up like a book. The top doesn't really come off. It's connected to the set. So it opens up like this. That was pretty cool. That's a little ad for Laserdisc, LaserView magazine, which is kind of definitely vintage, kind of fun, because that does not exist anymore. This particular magazine, although to be honest, Laser Views magazine, I would not mind getting issues of that magazine. I think that'd be pretty fun. That'd be a nice little thing to read through one day. Now, here we have the actual Laserdisc itself. Laserdisc, not Laserdick. But here we have the actual Laserdisc itself. Features the same artwork on the beginning, but not on the beginning. But it features the same artwork on the front of the box, except it doesn't have any autograph on it. It's sleek, it's cool, it's the sphere, it's really cool. Little message from Don Coscarelli in the back here, as well as some a little collage of photos from the film. Now, this is, for the longest time before DVD, this was the best version of the film that you could watch, is this Laserdisc. And there's like this gatefold here that opens up and has pictures and interviews from cast and crew, as well as a scene. It's one of those things right there that tells you what's on chapter index, as well as shows you what the features are and things like that. And there are a few features, actually, that I think might be ported over on one of the DVDs, maybe the Anchor Bay release. And so it features an exclusive widescreen transfer supervised by the director, newly mixed stereo surround soundtrack, running commentary by Don Coscarelli and stars Angus Scrimm, Bill Thornbury, and Michael Baldwin. A collection of the director's personal home movies shot on the set, narrated by Don Coscarelli and star Reggie Bannister. Original theatrical trailer and television spots. A 30-minute video interview with Don Coscarelli and Angus Scrimm aired at the time of the film's release. An extensive still frame file including production photos, posters, lobby cards, fan art, props, and more. And a really, really nice, a really sweet extra that really puts this set above a lot of other sets out there. And this is the kind of thing that really made Laserdisc, especially collector sets, stand out from the rest of the norm. It's stuff like this, where it comes with a CD of the soundtrack. This is a score. This is the entire score by Fred Myrow and Malcolm Seagrave. And I think the CD itself is actually gold. So it's a collector's item. And the whole set itself is a collector's item. And then it comes with another collector's item in the CD. Now, I haven't opened it up, and I don't know if I'm going to do that anytime soon, because it's just a way to kind of, keep the value of the set. But anyway, I just thought that was a really cool addition. There are a handful of other sets out there, Laserdisc sets, that also include really nice little bonuses like a CD. I believe the Rocky Horror Picture Show set is one of them. I have that as well. That includes a copy of the soundtrack on CD, as well as a book. So, yeah, I mean, these are really, really cool, and this is the kind of stuff you don't get with DVD or Blu-ray. You don't usually get a CD with the DVD or the Blu-ray, and you also don't get box sets like this anymore. Yeah, they take up space, but they're really cool. I mean, they're definitely something that is going to stand out amongst a lot of the other films in your collection. Even if you don't have a Laserdisc player, it's still a nice presentation piece. And especially if you're a fan of the film, if you're a fan of Phantasm, I really do highly recommend you get your hands on this set, because it's just a nice collector's piece to have. It's a nice, it looks cool. It's and the Laserdisc itself is actually pretty good quality, so if you do have a Laserdisc player, then it's definitely worth it. It's probably the best edition of the film I can think of that any Laserdisc collector should purchase if they can get their hands on it. So yeah, that's the Signature Series Phantasm box set. Now, there's another video on YouTube that's probably a much better quality about this same set, but I know a couple of my friends and subs were actually wondering about this set, and I did mention it, like I said earlier in my previous review, so I thought might as well just show it to you guys real quick. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you guys later. See ya.